From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV. Back at my bar, of course, back at Tommy Max, and brought to you by my good friends at truckcrashlaw.com. We are talking technology, talking a little real estate. An old friend is back as well. Let's welcome in the panel. Eric Dawson is here, co-founder of Florie. Hey, Eric.
Great to see you.
How are you, man?
Having fun.
Thanks for being at the bar and being on the show. Tell us about Florie. What are you guys doing?
Florie bridges the knowledge and communications gap between doctors and patients.
Okay.
So you can message your doctor, you can request an appointment, they can refer you
Oh,
they
nice.
can send you your records. They don't have to send you your records because they can just send them along.
Okay.
With them. They can send you the information before and after your procedure. We're just trying to shut off the phone.
Okay.
Because when you have to call a hospital or a doctor's office or they have to call you, it's back and forth and back and forth.
Forever. Like, takes forever.
Right.
Yeah.
And, is it not the internet time yet?
Yeah, right.
Is it 2000 yet? Can we do this without phones?
Yeah.
Right.
How long you been doing that? How long has Florie been around?
About 6 years.
All right. Cool. Are you from Jax? Where are you from?
I've been Jax for 13 years, so I'm starting to answer that question with a yes.
Yeah, 15 years you live here.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty
Right.
much. Yeah, absolutely. Leo Roscoe is here. Hi, Leo. How are you?
I'm good.
LT Note Property Solutions.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So I started out as a real estate investor,
Okay.
and I found a need in a community. So with homeowners in distressful situations. So whether it's divorce, inherited property, this is distressed property where it needs repairs. So I created a company so with my knowledge, I can help homeowners in those situations, either buy it myself or we pull together a syndication with other investors in the community and we buy. And we help homeowners out in the community.
Okay.
I'm also a licensed realtor, so I can pull together a full suite of services, right? So if it's not a homeowner in distress, you want to list your property, I can help you list it as well.
Okay. So do you help them with the down payment and then help them get financing? How do you?
So all of that's kind of all in there. So once you come to me, I pretty much take you through the whole process from start to finish, right? Whether you're a first-time home buyer, in a distressed situation, I can take you through the whole process.
That's great, man. And real estate's your background, but tech is also your background.
So tech is my background. I've done that for years, since 2007. But I started doing real estate, I say about 2014.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Great to have you on the show.
Yeah.
Absolutely. James Lampke's here.
Yes, sir.
How are you? Robert Half Technologies. These are your
day.
guests, aren't they?
They are.
You bring some good guests to this show. I got to tell you,
scare me.
man. Yeah.
They scare me.
Do you know what they're talking about all the time? No. Yeah, right.
No.
That's right.
It's interesting, and I mean that's the reason we do this together, right?
That's right.
Is to hear the interesting stories and meet the interesting people, and really see how they're contributing to our city. Right, that's the big thing. How are they contributing and growing Jacksonville to continuously put us on the map as fastest growing city, fast growing tech community, and keep that growing. And I think that's the most beautiful part of what we do on the show.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, the Jacksonville being a hub for tech. There's no doubt. And let's be honest, real estate. I mean, there's more land, there's more property, there's more coming.
Well, I mean, you've got a lot here. You've got real estate, tech. You've got medical. We're iconic for medical. We're iconic for logistics.
No doubt.
Soon to be iconic for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
That's
right.
right.
That's coming too.
Down
So
the
that's going to
road.
bring some
more love.
right.
Yeah.
So no, it's awesome, man.
Yeah. And with Florie, the communication, man, that's so key. Like, if you can cut that time and feel like you're satisfied, that's half the problem, right? Like, you get on the phone, like, you want to at least feel like, I was taken care of.
Yep. You don't know what you're talking about, right? So you leave one office, they say, oh, when you need to go somewhere else, right? Does it get set up for you? No, they'll either maybe throw you a business card or two, like try one of these people and just say, you should blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
You should see an EI. You should see
No, right.
Well, I mean,
now you're back to managing your own healthcare.
That's been such a big conversation.
I thought that was the point of a doctor.
Well, and that's been such a big conversation in the healthcare community is especially when you're talking about serious ailments or serious illnesses, it's from here to this professional, to that professional, that professional, that professional. Creating a community of communication to where all you have to, if you're in some of these situations, all you should have to do is show up and start to get the answers.
Yeah.
And the difference between that healthcare and what he's doing is if people are happy with his work, then you can take the word of someone who's happy with your work, and then they can come and meet you.
Trust.
Right? Healthcare hasn't figured out how to get a patient from A to B to C, so instead what they do is they go for reviews and ratings.
Right.
So now we're all at home going, oh, Mrs. Clark said this person was good.
Yeah.
You have a good bedside manner, it might kill you, right? And some of the best doctors sometimes don't have the best
right.
bedside manner, but
no, right.
they know who they would send their family to.
Yeah.
So let them send us.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so our software matches the insurance and the radius, how far are you willing to go?
That's
and then it's up to the doctors.
Absolutely.
Because they know.
Well, even in a person, my mother's going to be 92 this month, and I take her to most of her doctor appointments. In and out, like she's in and out. We wait. You wait in the lobby, whatever. Then you go in, it's like 7 minutes later. All right, see you later, Joan. You're like,
we haven't quite solved that problem yet.
No, I know, right? Yeah. But to what you're doing, right? That gives them another opportunity to even extend that the information, right? Like, what else can you tell me about my whatever it may be ailment?
Here's what I need you to do before you come in.
Yeah.
I just
And for you, communication, I mean, that's everything, right? So these home buyers know that, hey, you're here, your service is here, ready to help, ready to step in, make it seamless, make it help you, get the job done, whatever you got to do.
Because it's stressful enough, right? You got to deal with lenders, you got to deal with myself and my team, and then you got to deal with all the elements that come, appraisers, inspections, etc.
Yeah.
So if I can facilitate that and help them through that entire process and say, hey, I got this taken care of, I got this taken care of.
Yep.
All I want you to do is come to closing.
I feel like your technology and think about with lenders, wouldn't you want to know more? Like a lot of times, you don't know until the end, and then you know what I'm saying.
Well, I was gonna say this. It's really interesting that these two are here on two different operating two different platforms because the medical communication space is always. That's a technical conversation forever.
Absolutely.
But in the real estate space, why do you sign 900 pieces of paper to buy a house, right? And there's organizations out there. It's the next $1 trillion industry on whoever can figure out that technology because it's so.
You're right.
Just little things that you can't miss, and that's the reason they can't really digitize the process.
Everybody dreads closing. It's the best time of your life, right? Because you're buying a property or you're selling, right? So you're either getting paid or you're paying somebody and you're getting a new property or whatever the case may be.
Yep.
But at closing, you're there for however long signing your life away, right? That's what you feel like.
Sometimes 6, 7 people. Right?
The
real estate attorney and the title agent. It's like,
I've been at closings that literally took hours because something wasn't there. Or the title agent missed this or missed that.
Yeah.
So now you got a buyer's upset, you got a seller that's upset. So you're trying to make sure they're happy, right?
Well, IT and communication need to work together and figure out an app for the real estate agent.
Yeah. That would throw in the accountability there, right? People are held accountable through it as well. Exactly. That's got to be a big job. All right, as we wrap up, future. What do you think? Future of what you're doing. Future of
what
technology
we're doing is the knowledge gap isn't just between doctors and patients, right? There are huge organizations out there. We're talking to the American Heart Association now, and they've got more advice and they've got ways to distribute it to people who really need it. And so we just sort of want to be the invisible go-between. We don't want our name on anything. We just want to be the network that helps deliver information from the people who have it to the people who need it.
Great. You're of the no-name company from here on out. We're not going to let them know.
Bingo.
All right. How about you? What's the future?
So future for real estate for my company, and I think just across the board, is a one-stop shop, right? People can call in regardless of your situation. Let's figure out something for you.
Yeah.
And tell it to the
customize it.
Customize it to the individual.
Yeah.
And that's my ultimate goal. That way no one's left out.
That's awesome. James, last word, my man. What do you think?
I'm going to work with these guys.
Yeah, no doubt. You got to find a way to combine the two.
That's what it is.
Right?
Yeah,
I think you're right. Like someone could figure that out. That would be pretty.
It is. They say it's $1 trillion. They say it's $1 trillion application in the real estate business.
You bring a bartender onto the team, wouldn't you? All right, great. Hey guys, thanks so much for being on the show, man.
Thanks, Tom.
Appreciate it. Love talking technology, man. I learned something new every single time from my guests here on this show. Hey, if you want to check out what Eric and Leo and James are doing, just go to iwantbuzz.com and click on the link and you'll check their profile and check everything else out that they're doing. So until next time, be safe and stay cool out there, and we're going to see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.